Are you tired of being bombarded by messages from creeps when you are online dating and you really just want to find a good relationship, a quality man, a great guy? I am here to help you with that. My name is Sarah. I did online dating and I met my husband online, and I want to tell you some of what I did with my online dating profile to make it work for me rather than against me, so that you can stop getting so many messages from creeps and find the relationship of your dreams. So we are going to talk about your pictures on your profile, all of the pictures that you have, and also your profile picture on your online dating profile. First, I have a free guide on how to set up your online dating profile in a way that works for you rather than against you, to ward off the creeps and to help get you a quality relationship. So if you'd like that, it's in the pinned comment on this video and you can see that. So let's talk about your profile pictures. First, in general, pay attention to your background of your pictures. We do not want toilets in the background. We do not want dirty laundry in the background. Whenever I met my husband, we were actually joking because we saw so many profile pictures where somebody was in the bathroom, the toilet was in the bathroom, that we actually joked around and sent each other pictures of what we would look like with the toilet in our background. And so it was actually funny to us. But when you're really online dating, pay attention to your background and don't include a toilet. I did have a client one time tell me that she wanted to have her profile picture with a pile of laundry in the background because she felt that it told more about her. She was a busy mom, she was a working mom, she had a toddler, and it showed that she, had these things going on in her life. While that is true, I think that we could work that into your profile in another way. So I would still caution against having piles of dirty laundry, a bunch of trash, toilets, things like that in your background. So pay attention to your background, okay? Let's talk about the profile picture for a minute. Your profile picture, of course, is the first thing that somebody sees whenever they come across your profile. So you want to make it look like it's true to you, right? Like you actually look like. For that reason, no sunglasses because they're just hiding your face, right? It should be a clear headshot. So it should include your head or at least waist up, but not a full-length picture on your profile picture because you really want them to just see what you look like. Your dating profile picture in particular should look like you look on a normal day. So not a picture where you're made up, where maybe you were at somebody's wedding and your hair's done and your makeup's done and you don't really usually look like that on a day-to-day basis. That type of picture you can include elsewhere in your profile, but your profile picture should really look like you look on a day-to-day basis, okay? No cleavage, please. No cleavage, especially in your dating profile, but in any of your profile pictures, because we are trying to find somebody that is actually a good man for a good relationship, a healthy relationship. We're trying to ward off the creeps. We are trying to not get bombarded by messages from people that are just looking for sex. So no cleavage, because you're going to attract the type of things that you're putting out there, right? So pay attention to what you're wearing in your pictures. That goes for your profile picture and it goes through any of your pictures that you have on your profile. No cleavage, no tight skirts, no suggestive photos, poses that are, you're in a suggestive position or anything like that. Stay away from that, okay? You do want to include at least one full-length picture on your profile. That way somebody can see what you actually look like. You have probably been there before where there was a picture of somebody online, it's mainly a headshot or it's mainly waist up, and you meet them in person and that is not really what they look like, right? And so it is important to include one full-length picture along with your close-up picture. That way somebody can see what do you actually look like. We do not want to be deceptive with our pictures, right? We really want to show honestly who we are, what we look like, what we like, things about our personality, which brings me into the next point. Have your pictures tell a story about you. We want to choose pictures that tell more about you, that show your personality, right? So either the picture of what you're doing or the background where you are should tell more of a story about you. Okay, so yes, it may have been cool that one time that you were at this really cool place, but if that's not something that is a normal for you, if it's not something that you really enjoy doing or that you do on a regular basis, it might not be a good idea to include that picture. it's better to include pictures of you doing things that are a regular part of your life, because that shows the person what it is like to be with you, right? What a day in your life is like. So if you love nature, it would be a great idea to put a picture of you on a trail, right? If you love animals, it would be a great idea to put a picture with you with your animals. However, if you don't like getting dirty, for instance, then that one time that you went on the hayride at the pumpkin patch, probably not a great picture to include, because it doesn't really portray more about you, right? Because you don't really like getting dirty. You don't maybe like being outside, even though you did it that one time. So think about this when you're choosing your pictures, that you want to choose pictures that tell more about you, okay? You don't want to be afraid to show a picture without makeup, with you not looking maybe your best. Now, you do want to choose good pictures. However, choose a picture where you have no makeup on. Choose a picture where you look completely natural, right? Because you're not always going to be made up day to day, probably. And that's what you normally look like. So on a day-to-day basis, whatever you normally look like is what your profile should portray you as, right? We don't want to get into a situation where somebody meets you in person and they're disappointed when they see you. Their first thought is that, oh, she doesn't look like her profile, and there's a level of disappointment. Instead, what we want to do is we want your profile to actually accurately show who you are, what you look like, right? So that when you walk into the room for the first time meeting somebody new, they're surprised, they're happy. They're like, wow, she looks exactly like her profile. She looks great. That's what we're going for. So you're going to choose pictures that accurately show what you look like, okay? For example, my profile picture, I had a picture where I was outside because I love nature. I had a background of being next to a creek or a river. I had my hair up. I don't usually have my hair done, and so I had my hair up. So that was normal for me. I had a tiny bit of makeup on, maybe only mascara, which is what I normally wear anyways. I had on a nice shirt, but it was a loose fitting shirt, not revealing or anything like that. And in my hand, I was holding a cicada. And so you could tell from that picture that I was down to earth, that I was adventurous or fun, that I liked being outside, that I wasn't afraid to get a little bit dirty. I wasn't afraid to have a bug in my hand. Now, it depends on what bug. I really don't like praying mantises, so I wouldn't do it with that. But that picture showed accurately who I was and what I was doing on a day-to-day basis. I also was at that place with my kids, and that's one of the reasons why I was holding the cicada. And so it could lead to further conversation about how I'm a mom, I have kids and things like that. So you want to show personality with your pictures. You want to make sure that they're not sexually suggestive or anything like that. You want to make sure you think through what you're going to put in your profile pictures so that you are warding off the creeps. You're not getting bombarded by men who think that you are also on there just for sex, because we are trying to find a healthy relationship. You can get a copy of my free one-page PDF guide on setting up your online dating profile, and it's in the comments of this video.